Whoa. Howdy, howdy, everybody. Says we're live. And I'm Scruffy Bob tonight. Let's see who's in here. Just came from Susie Q's or Q Aquatics stream. Had an awesome time there. She's such a cool lady. Trying to turn so y'all can see something besides green walls. William Pridemore, Rocco's, howdy, howdy. Uh, Don Gallagher, hello, Don. Amy, Fortier, conversations. Anthony, almost Anthony, like 65 or something like that, 64. I don't know. I just got notification, so we're live. Thank you for the links. Anthony, Eric, howdy, howdy. Welcome, Scott. Let's see, who else do we have? Mike's Aquatics, howdy, Mike. Lori, Monster Fish Gal. You guys let me know if I don't notice it, if Lori's comments get held. They did in the last couple of chats for some reason. So I was releasing them. I was the only mod in Susie's. Candy wasn't there tonight. I hope she's okay. But yeah, let me know if Lori's. All right. AJ Kelly. Back up to Lori there. Okay. It jumped on me, of course. Of course. Xanadu, Pam, it got jumped on me again. I give up. So I'm going to start at the bottom and go back up. Darlene, howdy. Sandy Dowdy, howdy. There's Pam again, but I'm not up to where we were with Pam. She was making some kind of remark about me. Hey, S. Hey, Peplin, Brian. Hey, Wendy. All Things Fish. Patty, howdy, howdy. I think I'm back up there. Larry. Sherry Kramer, howdy. I know Gold Nugget Pleco Tetra. AJ Kelly, he's usually on top of it. Life happens, just email again. Is that me? Still hadn't got back up there. Q Aquatics says super sticker. Oh, that was our hashtag. Thank you, Susie. AJ Kelly. Guys, a lot of you guys in here. And he will answer you. Yeah, Amy said post a question to me and I'll answer you. So I still haven't got back up there yet. I think Pam was going to disparage me. Bob is 1 minute late. What the hell? I'm not going to say anything at all, Pam. Not a word. Not a word. Okay, I think I've seen everything bad Pam had to say. I mean, that I've welcomed everybody. Mississippi Hippie, howdy, howdy. AJ Kelly, I emailed you about last stream's giving away and have not heard. Where did you want me to send it? Just making wrong place. You emailed me and said who you were going to give it to because she had another certificate or something for the same place, and that's where you wanted to send it, and you had copied Dan on it and her and me. And so I replied back to all, and it did go through, it said, to you guys, and said, sounds good. Because Dan will be sending that, not me. If it was a Dan certificate, I'm not sure. I just said, sounds good. You may have had the Amazon, now that I'm thinking about it. So, no, I have not sent that yet because I had not. I did go ahead and pay Dan's, but I hadn't done the Amazon. So I will send it to her if that's what you want me to do. No problem. Hey, Skipper. Priscilla, yeah. The more you guys will see, because I've been knowing Priscilla. Hey, Kev. And not staying. You say that in every one you go in, Kev. What's up with that? Not feeling the love there. You said it several times I've seen now. Skippers, you were good on Priscilla. Oh, I was going to say Priscilla, I've been knowing her for a minute, and every time she gets sick, she just keeps going and going and going. So you are wasting your breaths. All right, I'm back up there again, and here we go now. It says 32 people in here, and we've been going over 5 minutes. So, Brienne Farrell, any advice on breeding Neocaridina? That's for Priscilla, thank goodness. Okay. All right. Well, let me go look for yours, AJ. It may be that it got stopped in spam or something. Okay. Thanks, Priscilla. No, you. No, he emailed me too. AJ emailed me too because I'm like, well, that's two of these, that I did, and people have changed their mind. No, I got his and said that would be fine, but AJ also emailed me and I said that sounds good or something, just like I did with. Uh, I got both of them. Priscilla wanted to give them away, so yep. I got Bobby's and AJ's. That's what happens when you drink coffee laying down. Nola Jane. Well, I wanted to make this an open panel, so here he goes, looking for the buttons. It shouldn't be a big deal. I don't have my little holder with me because it's the wrong way. I always go the wrong way. There we go. It never changes from week to week, but I try to change it. I think I would learn it. I've been using this a few months now. And I think, no, I'm good here. I started to say sorry for all the shaking around, but I was planning on going in the room where okay, it didn't pick up the link. It's hard for me to do it holding the phone like that, so sling you guys around and go back. I was in the rainbow room back there, is what I call it, because there's not hardly anything in there but rainbows, and I did the whole time in there with Susie, and then all of a sudden I lost the signal, and I do that sometimes sporadically in there, but I was going to stream in there, so I may go in there and just sit a bit, so let's see how it goes. Believe it or not, there we go. Mercy. All that time to post that link. So guys, anybody, is Skipper already leaving? Go company, go talk to y'all later. Skipper did the same thing with Priscilla. When the bell rang, he was out of there. Yeah, Don, I had mentioned, because I saw your comment, your message pop up to me, and I went over and saw that and answered you. And then I mentioned it over in Susie's chat, but I didn't say your name initially. And then I thought, well, he's been talking about waiting on a test and all that, so I'm sure he won't mind, because Susie said it'd be nice to have a name to know who to pray for. So, aha. So there she is. So, it's Dawn. Let's see, we've got somebody. See you later, Skipper. And I guess you're going to finally do a video on those new fish you got. See you later. Hey, Eric Furlow, Furlow's Aquatics. Welcome.
What's going on, Mr. Kaler?
Same old thing. What
Yes,
you up
sir.
to?
Not much. Just hanging out for the night.
Yeah. Cool. What's going on with your fish?
Not a whole lot. Just
Oh,
I've been moving fry around all weekend.
oh
Sold a
my
bunch
God.
of I sold a bunch of imbunas to somebody the other day.
I
That
know
made room for all.
you were
That made
glad.
room for all. Do what?
I know you were glad for that.
Yeah.
It's always good to move fry line. It really is.
I was happy to get rid of the imbunas. I've had them since they were all things that I bred,
Right.
not intentionally, and they were all about 2-3 inches when they went. So
Right.
that makes room for my OB peacocks.
It's like my Jack Dempsey's. I probably still have, oh God, at least 75 or 80 of those guys. And they're big
It's
enough to spawn now. Some of them, they're like the kids that never leave home, but it's my own fault. I just real picky where I let them go.
when I sold them, some of the ones I sold had mouthfuls.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They're going to have surprises if they don't know
Mm.
they're holding.
Oh, I told them.
Oh, okay.
I was like, just so you know, if they
I
don't
was,
spit them out, you might have little babies swimming around.
I'm thinking about Madfish Diva, and I talked to her. I know some of you guys do too, but I talked to her, and she's doing fairly well, and we hope to see her back streaming and doing chats and so forth soon, but
Good.
videos. But she tells the story frequently of having a Molly, I think it is, and her mom and dad tell her she can have one fish. Anyway, of course, the next morning it's drop fry and there's 100 little blackfish in there. So they thought she had gotten them somehow. They didn't realize it had the baby. So that happens. Um, we were going to try to talk about anything and anything we want to talk about. It's always an open chat. If I don't have a guest, and I don't, obviously, just you guys, there's plenty of guests, but talk about our pets and any other pets also besides fish. Um, and I was saying in Susie's chat, I'll share this for people that didn't see it or weren't over there, is that my ball python that I got when Nathan passed away has grown leaps and bounds, and he has to have an adult mouse every 2 to 3 days, and he really wants it. He's hungry then. So they suggested that my mentor suggested that I try a small rat, and I mean it's not a little baby rat. It's a rat. It's fully grown, but it's a small rat. And he wasn't having that. It's kind of like you couldn't. There was no expression on his face like cue, but with his tongue and he kept looking at me like, I know you don't mean for me to eat this. So it's still in there. It's been in there since last night. So I'm gonna. Luckily, they were out of his regular size too. That's why we went up. So I picked up a couple smaller. So I'm gonna get those ready for him tonight and let him
He's,
have two little ones. Poor guy.
he's probably looking at you like, what the hell is this thing? You want me to do what with that?
I'm sure they smell differently and all that. I thought he would gobble it down, but he didn't. Still there.
Do you feed them live or the frozen ones?
They frozen. I couldn't have taken him on if
Yeah, that's
feeding
what
like.
that's what we do for our leucistic ball python. We feed her the frozen mice.
I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, yeah, I just could have done it. Yeah, I guess he's picky, but he knows what he wants to eat, don't we all? Anthony's
Mm-hmm.
posting all the links you'll ever want to see. Thank you, Anthony. Hey, Chewy. Hey, Holly. Trying to kind of keep up. Yeah, Don, it is, and it's a good idea too. A good time to do because I can't be still anytime I'm down. I just can't do it. I painted the front of my house and trimmed the windows out on bed rest and steroids several years ago. I was not to be out of bed, and I did the whole front of it and never mentioned it to the doctor. I'm sure that helped my back, but
It sounds like me when I broke my ankle. I was in a cast and I was walking around trying to do stuff around the house. I can't sit still.
but a good time to make plans and some light stuff as you feel like doing it. Of course, it's good not to just lay in bed as you feel like. So, hey, Daniel. Nola Jane, mice are so cute. They are so cute, but so is Sandy. He's very cute, and he's got to eat. Priscilla said her snake isn't picky, probably from all the barbecue smells from George. Well, she smelled all that cooking over there, I'm sure. Now, he wasn't either until I tried to change him to this poor mouse, and I just got to get it out of there. I hate to waste it. I guess I could throw it in the woods and something would get it. I don't know. I just hate to waste food like that too. But yeah, if anybody wants to talk about
Hey,
any
Science
pet,
Gal, how are you?
hey Carrie, I didn't see you. Um, Anybody wants to show any pet at all? It can be a dog, or I was hoping we might get some exotic things or some unusual things. There are a lot of things that I've never seen, a lot of fish I've never kept. So any and everybody's welcome. Cook it up.
I
Bobby
mean,
says cook it up. Bobby's from Tennessee. So
I'd
no.
show I'd show you my Uromastics, but he's under his rock sleeping right now. So
Oh,
he goes to bed like 4 or 5 o'clock.
wait.
So,
I thought that was a food.
huh?
I thought Euromatic was a food.
No, Uromastics a really pretty lizard.
Somebody told me that was a salad after that. I think somebody's fooling with me because I
I
said,
think you saw the picture I posted on Instagram. That was a salad I was making for the Uromastics.
oh, and I said, oh, so it's a
Yeah,
salad, not a.
yeah.
What a I won't even say the abbreviation. What a dummy. Oh well,
I might be able to get the chameleon out. Hang on a second.
there you go.
Be right back.
Don said he's got 5 water changes to do, one a day when he starts feeling better. Yeah, don't push it, of course. Hey, Jeff's Aquarium Hobby Enjoyment. Howdy, howdy. Hello, Fish Fools. Every video, Jeff starts with Hello, Fish Fools. And if you guys aren't subscribed to Jeff, he's got a great channel. He's got a great narrative voice. He's a really cool guy. I followed Jeff for probably 2 years. Um, just a great channel. I'd recommend him. I don't think I've ever seen you, Jeff, in my chat. So that's you probably lurk or I've forgotten. So, Q says yellow, orange. What's that about? Blue tongue don't feel like being on stream. Oh, yeah. This morning I tried to give my blue tongue. Good Lord, if I had children, I'd forget their names too. I do. My nieces and nephews. Nelson, here we go. Tried to give Nelson salmon, quote unquote salmon, cat food, and he too gave me that look. Like, I know you didn't put that in here for me, so I went and got him some um, grilled something flavored dog food, and he scarfed that and ran with it. Fishymon. See, Fishymon, you're showing up here. You're a fish fool, me too. Uh, Going to prep. Fishymon, there was some stream I was in. I think it was 40A's, and you were talking, and they kept talking to you, but I couldn't see you. So I thought, well, maybe I blocked him, or he blocked me, or something. So I went and no, your channel came right up. So that was weird.
Nope.
Oh,
He's,
that's the guy you did the shorts on, isn't it?
no, that was the Uromastics that I did the short.
Oh my God, I'm so confused.
We have like 12 reptiles.
Oh wow.
But now he's crawling down my back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm wanting to get another reptile, but I don't know what I want.
Yeah, this is our panther chameleon. If I can get him to come on camera.
You could always just turn around.
There he is.
Oh, I thought it was. Yeah, those guys are gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Why do they have the name Panther?
I have no idea. I know I've seen, like, this guy's got a lot of green on him. I've seen them where they're all red. I've seen them more green.
He's
And we're
pretty
hoping,
good size too.
yeah, I think he's full grown. Yeah, he wants to get up on my head. So
When I was looking at reptiles to get. I had been researching several kinds and or different ones, and chameleons were something I was really interested in. And the guy that's well, he's actually one of my mentors for, or my mentor for saltwater, and owned the local fish store. Now he just does corals and supplies out of his house. Still kept their wholesaler stuff, but anyway. And he just messaged me and said he had a coral for me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I love the Kenya trees. Oh, that's a nice look there, Eric. That's a real the peacottes. Oh my
I
gosh,
know. Yeah, that'll be awesome live on YouTube.
I'm sure it's happened before. But anyway, they have chameleon. I don't think it's that kind. They have a pair of something. And he said that chameleons were a little harder in that they're a little more sensitive. I took it that he meant not just their care, but their their mood, or they're a little more nervous.
Yeah,
So and
yeah,
he knows I have the dogs barking and all that stuff here. So
they're a very slow moving and cautious lizard,
yeah,
and they like to be in the highest spot possible, as you can see.
they had a couple. I think they were the panthers at another local fish store that I used to go to a lot, and they had them on the front desk, and the female killed the male. So I
Wow.
wonder if that was maybe because they said that she just attacked him and then threw him down to the bottom. So I wonder if there was too much activity or what was going on. Oh, somebody's in the. I'm calling it the rainbow room because that's where it was going to be.
Hey, Catfish Terry, what's up, man?
Hey, Terry. All right. Who's this here? Hey,
Oh wow, big old turtle.
I could get the. There we go. Awesome. Oh my.
This is he's being very shy right now, but this is one of my cicada tortoises.
Is that the one that you're going to rehome?
I keep thinking I'm gonna, but then I look at them and I really enjoy them, so I don't think so. I think I'm gonna keep them for a bit until they get too heavy for me to carry around.
You keep those in the kitchen in a tub, don't you?
Anyways, that's one of my pets.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It looks heavy.
Yeah, they're I'd say they're about 6 pounds now.
Wow.
6 pounds or so. I don't know, I haven't weighed them for a while, but they
will it put its head out while you're holding it?
yeah, probably not. I'll have to do a video on them when they're feeding, and at least that way you get to see their face.
What does it eat?
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty shy.
What does he eat?
I feed them all kinds of greens, Timothy hay or orchard grass, zucchini, all kinds of stuff. All vegetables.
What about that guy, Eric? What does he eat?
He eats crickets and mealworms.
Cool. What?
Yeah, it's really cool watching them eat because they shoot their tongue out.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess in the wild, then they catch anything that's any kind of bug that they can grab.
He feed all over.
It's pretty cool. Pam's got turtles too, but she never shows them.
Come here, Jordan. Come here.
Never shows them to us anymore.
AJ Kelly was asking what reptiles I have besides the panther and the arrow. I have bearded dragons. I have emerald swifts. I have a keeled belly lizard, collared lizards. We got all kinds of stuff.
13 reptiles. You could do 2 weeks of videos if you did one a day just on the reptiles. That's a lot of reptiles. I'm interested to see what all you got because I really do want another reptile. Yeah, Pam,
Maybe
I
if
would never do that.
Well, maybe next time if I come up on a panel with you, the Euro will be awake, and I'll be able to show you the Euromastic. The Euromastics is my favorite right now. I had him out the other day. He was crawling all over me.
That's the one in the shorts you said. Yeah, he's cute. He would go around one side. Well, you guys go look at that shorts. Go around one side, and you would look at him and run back the other way, like he
Yeah,
was really engaging you. I mean, they're smart.
yeah. I posted a short on my channel yesterday or the day before, I think, of him crawling all over my shoulders.
Yep. Pretty
I'm gonna
cool.
go put this. I'm gonna go put this guy up real quick.
Seems a little edgy.
Yeah, he's ready to go home.
Pam, Nola says she wants to see the rice fish and the ping pong goldfish. Oh, Sandy, where'd they go?
What, my baby? Come here, Milo. Milo, come here. This is my Milo, Bob.
Oh, bless him. Or her.
He's a little boy.
That's my kind of dog, the little faces. And
Yeah.
I
He's a
hadn't
little
told
boy.
hardly anybody this because I really did not fall. But I was at the Ark last night and I sat down in a chair. We had taken like a really sturdy plastic lawn chair out of the cat room. I did because they were tearing up the real nice desk chair that somebody had donated puppies, or 4 puppies in there. You know, some of you follow them. They were ripping the bottom out. They could jump up in it. They were just tearing it out. So we took it out of there and put that chair in. Well, I knew there was a little crack in it. Well, of course, where this goes is I sat down, and when I went to scoot up, it was like sounded like my 38. I mean, it was pop, and I was in the floor. But worse than that, I was trapped inside that chair. I couldn't get out. Some of you know that old people are as agile, like to play Twister and stuff anymore. So I had to lay there a few minutes and devise a plan. I couldn't reach my phone. The puppies were terrified. They were screaming. But I finally was able to rock and sit up and roll over. But oh my God, so funny. But all those little dogs like that were they wanted to come over then and help me. They were so cute. Fat ass in that chair. I threw it away. Cooking. Ian's cooking something.
Baby, come here. Come here, baby. Come here.
Lee said he's off to watch a film with aliens in it. It's the only time he feels at home. Oh, got somebody.
Up.
See that dog there, Bob? This is Sadie I brought back from Mexico.
Oh,
how sweet.
never had 4 people up, so this is a milestone, guys. Be patient with me. It'll probably be as messed up as all the rest of them. Hey, Amy. Oh,
This is the kitty that I rescued from the Humane Society that's blind. This is Lucky.
Oh, they're
this
so
is Lucky.
cute, Sandy. Yeah, I remember when you were thinking about getting her, and we talked about it a little bit. I had a cat that was born with no eyes, and a lot of blind cats that have never been sighted, they don't realize cats can see, and they use their other senses great. So she's doing okay there, hadn't she?
She's fine. She's fine.
See, I never.
She's learned the house, and she learns where we sleep, where we eat. She's cantankerous.
She's so pretty. She's got Maine Coon, it looks like.
Oh, she's got a lot of Maine Coon. Wait. This is Sophie. I don't know what her problem is.
Oh, I love
She don't want to
those
be on the
babies.
camera.
Puppies I was just talking about are probably half Dotson and half Chihuahua.
Yeah.
They're
Look
so
at the
cute.
camera.
Half of them look Dotson
Look at
and
the
half
camera.
look Chihuahua.
Sophie, look.
Oh,
She's shy.
I know. When you try to get her on video, she's the same way. She's like, "Do I have to?"
You're okay. You can go. You can go.
So cute.
You can go.
This is Sadie that I rescued from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and brought her home.
All right, I'm gonna step down so somebody else can come up and show their animals.
Awesome. Thank you for showing them. Thank you.
I was trying to get my puppies on here, but they're more interested in the cat, so they ran off.
I can't believe Yazzie hasn't started barking yet. He has to know I'm streaming. He knows my
Okay, I'm
schedule.
gonna pop down, Bob.
Thank you,
I can
Sam.
take it.
They're so cute.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
just gotta figure out how to leave. Okay, I see it.
I know.
Bye.
Bye. Joey says she should be doing water changes. Well, Joey, in 5 years, nobody will even know. Probably tomorrow they won't know. So they won't.
I did all mine yesterday. That way today I could be lazy.
I just finished mine, and the reason I got them finished up early today, I usually go till late Sunday night, but I got them done early, and that's because I wanted to sit in that rainbow room in front of those rainbow tanks, and that didn't work out. So, but it's all done now.
Well, at least they're done.
That's right. Got a couple super chats. Fishy Mon got a $1.99 sticker. Thank you. And then Xanadu
Ooh, yeah.
fostered about 30 Great Danes. Here's to the rescue. Thank you. Great Danes would be one of those breeds that's so hard to let go of, I bet.
Yeah, my niece has one right now. That thing is huge.
I had a mixed bloodhound mix, and everybody thought she was a mixed Great Dane. She was 160 pounds.
Good Lord.
She was a house puppy. She liked to stay out. She had a summer dog house in a winter and a 100 by 50-foot lot out by the woods. Libby. There's another super sticker. Collins Critter Cave. Thank you. Another super sticker. You know what? I'm going to be really brave. I'm going to flip this over. Hang on, Eric. Whoa.
There you go.
Hang on. I'm going to try something else here. I'm going to see. Nope. It's not what I thought I could do. I thought I could go more and then slide over to YouTube, but I can't because I did make sure that I posted it to YouTube as well. And I could go back and forth before I went live, but it's not letting me now. That's weird. I don't need to be over there. The only reason I hear people do that so they can see, what their chats are, and
right,
so they can read them. So sorry.
I just got my laptop up behind the phone. I just got the phone leaning up on the laptop.
Anthony's still here. By the way, guys, Maria said hello. And she had just finished her quarantine. Her test came back negative. She finished her quarantine out, and she's taken off to spend the day with her mother, who's in her 90s and doing great.
Good.
And she might not be back by the stream tonight. And I said, I don't imagine I would be either. Have a great time. So that's where she's at. Holly Gibbs, better safe than sorry. Yep.
Good for her for being able to see her mom.
I know, but she's been, stuck in the house all this time. Mm-hmm. I think Maria told me she's like the youngest of several kids, and so that's why her mom's like 40 years older and all that.
Yeah.
All right, there's Diego. AJ Kelly asking me if I've ever kept any datnoids. I have not. I've considered them, but they're really not a fish, from what I understand, that you can go ahead and make salt. I don't like keeping, just my personal preference, I don't like keeping brackish. That's one reason I don't keep baby brine shrimp. I just don't want to fool with it. I don't mind. That doesn't sound right, but I'm okay with keeping salt. You're shooting for an exact thing there, and freshwater. So, but I don't want to add a third.
So
Sounds
they're
kind of
so they're brackish, you
sounds kind
said,
of
or
whiny, but I've got enough tanks for enough kinds of fish. So, no, I haven't. Has anybody here ever kept a datnoid?
not me.
You people are nasty. As if
As
I'm
if
going to taste toilet water. I'm just something. Probably glad I missed that one.
yeah.
Probably glad. Geek boy. I'm not good with reading the comments and posting them either, but I'm trying to work on it.
AJ Kelly said that only the silver datnoids need brackish; the others are pure fresh.
Oh, I'm starting to say, like, what's that table? That's your keyboard. Okay.
That's my keyboard.
I still haven't replaced my monitor on my desktop, but I've got to do that. And I want a new desk as well, so I'm going to do it all when I go out. I want a desk you can stand at or lower your chair and lower the desk.
One of them adjustable desks or whatever.
Those are really cool. I had
Yeah.
one. It's ergonomic and it's great for people with back issues and neck issues like mine. And Blue Cross actually installed all that for me when I started working from home. Anything to finish me off, but I worked from home 5 years, so I could stand up and work and raise the desk up, and it really helps. Anyway, who cares?
AJ Kelly is asking me my thoughts on hybrid fish. Well, one of my favorite fish is a hybrid. So I feel like hybrids aren't a problem as long as whoever breeds them, let you know that they are hybrids and not just trying to sell them as purebred.
Yeah.
But I mean, hybrids, you can get some of the prettiest fish in the hobby that are hybrids, I think.
That today I was really surprised about. I was afraid. I actually put my walker from when I had hip surgery almost 3 years ago by the bed, so that if I needed something to pull up to, but I forgot I had fallen until I started to get up and hit it. So I was no worse for the wear.
Right. Here, I'll show
That
you.
keyboard.
I'll show you one of my favorite fish.
Yeah, it is.
That yellow guy right there. That yellow and black spotted one. He's a hybrid, and he's one of my favorites. If you can see him without him darting all over the place.
Those are all males, right?
Yes, I do have a couple females in there. A couple OB females that are my breeders, but the majority of them are males.
I wonder why more people don't do that. Just keep all males or all females. I don't know.
I mean, the thing with African cichlids is a lot of the females are just rather brown or gray. They're real drab looking.
Oh, yeah.
Not unless you're wanting to breed them. A lot of people don't want them. But
I'm keeping all of my rainbow cichlids. They're South Americans, of course, but I'm keeping all them together. I think I've got 6 or 8 in there, but I only have one male left. He's in this 180 behind me, and he's ready to breed. And I need to go ahead and breed some more before I lose that male. He's getting to be about 2 years old. But the females are staking out territory in their tanks, and they're showing breeding colors, and they're fighting over territories. Not really, but doing the in your face back and forth and all of that stuff. So I guess I need to pull one out and put in here, or set them up a separate tank totally. So there's John of Oof.
my biggest tank, AJ, is the one I just showed you. It's a 125 gallon. And the biggest fish I have right now is pushing 9 inches in that tank.
You broke up the second half of that.
Oh, I said the biggest fish I have is a Magunga sulfur head. He's pushing about 9 inches in that same tank.
Their parents, actually, these fish, their parents, the mother just passed away this past fall, but they actually spawned them in a 55 with most of these fish when they weren't quite this big, and they survived to 2 weeks. So I pulled them all out then
Wow.
and started growing. Yeah, rainbows. I don't. They're South Americans. I don't know if you ever kept them. They're not to be trifled with. It doesn't matter if it's a shark or you're not going to bother their babies.
Oh no! I mean,
I
most of
think
them.
that one of the first 3 or 4 videos I posted was a real short. It was a short before there were shorts, and it has no sound at all. And because I didn't want to talk on videos either, besides not showing myself. But anyway, it's one of um, 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 my green plecos, and I can't remember what kind of greens. It's so
Green Phantom.
They come in blues also. I have blues.
Green Phantom.
Yeah. It's one of them that was in that tank also. There were 2 greens in there, so they survived that. But the eggs are there, and the pleco's trying to get the eggs, and it's a lot bigger than the mother of the fish, and she fights it off. She keeps it away. So I thought that was cool. They're fierce.
You ain't gonna mess with them South American cichlids, man.
They don't have a reputation for being.
They're
fierce.
brutal, especially when they're breeding. They are brutal. Yeah, I think my first video was a silent video of just one of my fish tanks because I didn't want to talk or be on camera either. I'm getting there. I'm getting used to it. Like I said, I've been coming on these panels with you and Catfish Terry. It's getting me used to it. So
I was looking to see if Terry was still here. Gold Nugget Pleco Tetra, no giveaway tonight. Sorry. I don't know. Pam, would you consider being a prize? She'll get me now. Oh my God.
just my fish says they're
Just
behaving
making sure
themselves
she's still
today.
lurking. Yeah, that must be bad, Don. Can't taste anything and can't taste anything. Yeah, you could do that, Amy. Get the same sex. You could. You'll definitely have like a dominant male, and just make sure they're not, that the bottom one, doesn't get killed. At least that's the way it is with a lot of those micro cichlids. They're really tough. Somebody almost always gets killed or beat down.
They'll either live together in perfect harmony or they'll try to kill each other.
AJ says, "What's in your biggest aquarium?" Eric.
It's the one I just showed y'all a second ago, the 125. And most of those cichlids in that tank I had when they were only 2 inches long and grew them all up.
Fish.
Yeah. And then that big one I had in there was that big sulfur head. It's called a Magunga sulfur head. He's pushing 9 inches.
My female Jack Dempsey and my, what I think is a female Oaxaca puffer, are neck and neck. They're both right at 11 inches. So I don't know if either one's going to grow any bigger, but they've been steady toward that. So the Oaxaca has the better chance of getting to a foot, but they're both big fish.
Those
Big fish.
Oaxacas are awesome. I'd love to have one day. I just don't have any. I don't have any room for any more tanks in my house right now.
No. Holly's asking thoughts, advice on flower horns. Don't get one. No, I'm teasing. I didn't like flower horns at all when they first came out because I really didn't take the time to research them and see what they were. And there was so much secrecy about them and all that at first. But finally, it came out several years ago about what they were and how they were bred and all that. So I don't like the nuchal hump. I don't like it on any fish, really. Angelfish, theirs doesn't get too big, but it's just not a part of the fish that I like. And I haven't kept Africans hardly ever until the last couple of years. So now I have the Brashardi. Um, what else do I have? Oh, I've got another African somewhere. It's sad when you don't remember where your fish are, what they are. But anyway, I have another type, and that they'll stay small. But yeah, except for the hump, I uh, I don't like them. I just don't think it's aquatic. I don't think it's attractive. I saw Mike's Aquatics instead of. I knew somebody was going to ask me that, and no, they're not in there. I kept fooling around with water changes, and I never got them over there. So now my excuse will be, well, I don't want to put them in there and go to bed. So, and in the morning it'll be, well, I've got to go here, go there. I've put off over a week putting them in there. But there's some really, really big fish. Not as big as those severums, but those severums don't have the dentures those poncos do. They've got a bite on them, I'll tell you. So no, and I did not move the puffers either. Their tank's sitting there ready with just some corridoras that will have to be swapped out because they'll eat them post haste. But I haven't moved any of them. Just it's really big steps. So and a lot of it's just me, the anxiety of putting it off. So.
Hey Bob, AJ Kelly's asking, what do you think is the minimum tank size for a Fahaka puffer?
You broke up again.
Oh, AJ Kelly asked what you think the minimum tank size for a Fahaka puffer is.
Yeah, yeah. The dragon peppers have a divider in there, and I actually could put one in the bigger tank they're going in. They've often or several times pushed the divider down or gone over it, and I'll find them together, and they're just having a stare off, and I'll watch them a couple hours, and they have a stare off. So they can do some damage, though.
Oh, I have no doubt.
They could definitely take the end of a finger off.
Oh yeah, with them choppers, yeah.
Yep. All right, it looks like we got about 10 minutes. There's Anthony with all the. No, I didn't, Mike. I'm not going to lie about it because they'd be right here in this tank behind me. I wanted to have them behind me back there. We can look at them if you want to. But they're in a video I posted today. So. Patty says, when I don't behave, I get banned. Patty's abroad. Yeah, it took me a bit to figure that out, Patty. Got the picture of the guy on there with the shirt off, so a little confusing.
I love frontos. It's just my fish. I got two of them. I got two of them in that tank I just showed you.
I like frontoses, and I almost got some. They've had some at my local fish store for a while, and they're getting to be about 3.5 inches now. They've been there a while, since they were maybe 2 inches.
They're super slow growers too. The two I've had.
They've been there since this summer, I'm sure.
Yeah. The two I have, I bought when they were 2 inches, and now they're probably. I've had them for over a year, and they're only like 4 to 5 inches now.
They have some at the Aquatic Critters over in Nashville, and they're in one of their huge display tanks that's up at eye level. I don't know, that's got to be a 700 or 800 gallon tank, and they're breathtaking, but they're not something that I wanted to devote that space to. But yeah, they're nice fish, and their hump doesn't bother me as bad. I've seen some, some foot long, actually a couple of them like 10 and 12 inches long. And their humps are just not as pronounced even as a flowerhorn.
Yeah, they don't get as big as a flowerhorn.
So, yeah, that's like burning the Bible.
Another one of my favorite Africans is the blue dolphin.
Now, I do like those. Those are so nice.
They get a little bit of a hump. The males get a little bit of a hump, too.
Yeah, I'm not totally opposed to the hump. It's just that I don't mean gross the way it looks, but just the gross structure. They're just over.
Oh, the flower. I mean, flower horns are pretty, but that help just it looks like it's going to explode.
And it looks like they have trouble eating sometimes. I don't know,
Yeah.
but none of them seem thin. But I'm sure they eat. The Noostis, yeah, those are pretty too.
I love Venusis. I had to get rid of one of my males. He was a jerk in my tank. He was such a jerk. He had all the fish on both sides of the tank. Like he had the whole tank divided. He was in the middle. Everybody else was on either side. I had to get rid of him. I
But he
gave him
wasn't.
to a buddy of mine.
But he wasn't spawning or anything. Well, maybe
Oh, he would. I mean, if he would have been spawning, I would have kept him. But he, I
maybe
mean,
he wanted to. Let's see. I'm gonna.
unfortunately, the only fish he was interested in was my male dolphin.
No, that wasn't gonna work. Huh?
Nope.
That wasn't gonna work. Let's see. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm telling you what, I forget the buttons every time. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, Don. Those Madoka white lips, those things are beautiful. Can't find them anywhere. Every time I go to buy them, everybody's out of stock.
Here you go, Mike. And thank you for the super chat for the art. Appreciate it. I saw that, Mike. Yeah, those guys are really pretty. They were not quite silver dollar size when I got them. They were smaller than all the other fish in here, but now they've all outgrown them.
Ollie.
That's the small one, I think. Yeah. I hope they're a pair, because what I need is so much more of them. I bought those at the store, Fish and Fever.
Those are pretty.
Those two. Yeah, they had about maybe 30 or 35 of them in a school. And I did some research on them there. Oh, they're shaking at me. Yeah, I think the big one is the male. Anyway, that's where they're at.
How big were those when you got them?
They were about silver dollar sized, if that big.
Oh, wow.
So, and this heifer's got in a mood. I did a water change. You don't see a single fish in there, but 80 fish in there. There she is, the Jack Dempsey.
Oh, there she is. Yeah.
Yeah, she's my buddy. She's a good old girl. She's only about 3. And then we'll look at the rainbows. Anybody got any questions? Or there's Rob 93. He's trying to fool me on the day of the week. I know it's Sunday, Rob. I do that all the time. And this is my little place. I have there and have a lamp in front of me on a table I brought out of the dining room. And I may lose my signal. If I do, I'll go back out of here. But yeah, water changes. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbows. All the rainbows. Oh. That's the seizure fish. Nothing new going on, and I'm not adding any fish right now, but he's still doing great.
Oh, yeah, you're glitching pretty good there, Bob.
Okay. How about the picture?
So I can see it now. Yeah, it's freezing every few seconds. But
Okay. We'll get out of here then.
yeah, I love rainbow fish. They're kind of a new favorite of mine.
Those guys always hide when I bring the camera in, but they're always out begging when I don't.
See you later, AJ. Have a good one, man.
I think AJ is Aaron. All right. We still got 3 or 4 minutes if we stick to a schedule, and I'd like to. What else is new? What else? Still got frying here with the Brichardi. Water change. That was the last tank. The bubble. And that's the beta bowl.
Show you all the OB fry real quick.
This did turn green, but
That's all the OB fry I have. They're all
wow.
they're all about 1 to 2, maybe some of them pushing 3 inches.
How many are there? 100, 150?
Nah, there's probably, I counted them the other day. There's about 40 of them.
It looks like more.
Yeah. It could be more. I'm pretty sure I counted 40.
Wow.
And then I've got in another tank, I've got some that just came off of their eggs, so they just now started eating the baby brine shrimp. I'm gonna be selling those to my local fish store once she finishes getting her freshwater setup up.
I'll be at Tennessee Aqua says, yeah, it's a fish off. What that means, I guess it's showing fish at 2 different places.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the beta bowl that I made, and it turned green. I was so frustrated, but today with the water change, it's staying clear so far. I'm sure that beta loves it. It's a little over 4 gallons.
That's a pretty beta. Is that? I can't tell from here. Is that orange or yellow?
It's it's kind of a cranberry.
Okay.
And pink.
Yeah.
No yellow. But that's my other Africans in there. It's those multicolor mouth brooding. I won't be able to remember the whole name. I got those from Weldon. What are they? Anyway, that's my other little Africans. I'm growing them out. All right, guys. Anything else, Eric, you gonna want to say? Or?
Oh, I think I'm good to go.
Alrighty.
Appreciate you having me on, Bob.
Oh, I'm glad for you to come up. I appreciate it. Otherwise, I'd be rambling, which I can do quite well. As you know, it's boring as heck. Thanks for coming up. So I did
problem.
ramble. And Sandy, thank you. And thank Amy. And thank you, Super Traders. I really appreciate it. And moderators, special thanks to you guys. See you guys. Before I go, let me mention I'm going to have a guest on next Sunday, and I'm not going to say who it is. It's somebody that hasn't really been on camera in a long time, but it's somebody that you all know and really like, and they have some unique fish, unique tanks. So watch for that thumbnail. See you guys Wednesday also. Bye-bye. Oh, I'm waving at the camera, and it's on the tank. See you guys.
Y'all have a good night.